Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Tori. I'm the creator and owner of Clearing the Air Tarot, and I'm here to do a general message for the month of November for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, there's a couple of messages that came through. Before I get started, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has supported thus far. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all information to do that is in the description box below. You can go to my personal website to do that. If you would like to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, that's the fastest way to get information on any deals or specials that I may be doing. Also, this reading is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and as well as Cusp if you were born either coming out of Aries season going into Taurus season, or coming out of Taurus season and into Gemini. Then this message may resonate for you. If the messages do not resonate, that means they're not for you at this time. And it's okay if they don't resonate. Please, 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 if you do like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button, and please hit the subscribe button as well, so that you guys know when I'm posting videos. It's a lot easier for you guys to get those notifications from YouTube. Taurus, a couple of messages came out specifically for earth signs in general, but I have to relay this information. You are steady no matter what life seems to blow at you. Your flame, your spirit remains strong. And the other message I got was, no matter how fragile you may seem or things may seem, you are strong enough to be whole, or you're strong enough to, no matter if you feel like, even if you feel like you've fallen and you've stumbled, nothing can break you. You're like an extremely strong piece of glass, or like a crystal. Even if you may fall, you you know the shards and the cracks that you may get don't matter. I don't know who that message was for, but I'm hoping it'll help somebody. So Taurus, what we're going to do is we're going to get some general messages from the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. Maybe some of you guys are tongue tied as well. And we're also going to, from the Crystal Mandala Oracle, we're going to be looking at where we need to focus our healing, what we actually need to heal from, and where we should start and begin our focus. So I'm going to pull these cards last because I do not read these on my own. I pull these specifically from the book because the messages from this book are extremely relevant, and they're so detailed. They pretty much, the cards read themselves. So I'm not going to read the cards directly. I'm going to be reading from the book based on the card that comes up for you. Okay, Taurus. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time. Two more times. All right. Spirit, please tell us any messages that you have for Taurus. Ooh. Temperance. This actually came out as our card of the day today too, guys. It's all about healing. We just talked about that. It's all about balance and finding harmony within ourselves. Temperance can represent Sagittarius. I don't know if Sagittarius could be in your chart. And if you want to know how to look up your birth chart, I can definitely recommend an app, and I'll put that in the description box as well. But a lot of you in the past have learned to temper and to control your emotions to a fault. Some of you may have been really afraid of digging into your emotions a lot further than what you would probably like to go. A lot of you are not balanced. You've poured a lot of your strength into someone else's cup other than your own. And some of you could be trying to find that balance of being able to pour that same energy back into your own cup again. Some of you don't realize it, but your subconscious has been trying to wake you. I don't know if you guys have been having crazy dreams lately, or some unexplained, maybe spiritual occurrences have been happening in your life, maybe recently. But you are unknowingly, or you have been at one point, you're getting ready to come into an awakening, but you're still not open to it yet. And maybe because that's just not your thing. Healing is coming though. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Taurus? Wow, got another major arcana, the high priest. Excuse me, the high priestess. Goodness. The high priest is you guys, though. That is Taurus energy, but the high priestess can be Cancer. She can also be Pisces. I read her as water sign energy in general. But this speaks about similar to what I've talking about. The high priestess holds all of the knowledge between, she's the doorway to the spiritual realm. She is the in-between. She is between both worlds, both the physical and the spiritual. Maybe some of you guys are trying to find balance between both, or you're just not really sure. I feel like some of you guys are really hesitant to delve into that spiritual aspect of your lives, with good reason. Not everybody is open to like what someone like me would do. And to be honest, even I do hesitate with some things just because, you know, I'm new to it, you know? And that's okay. Something is trying to enlighten you, and it's trying to awaken you so that you can go into that spiritual side. But you're not ready yet. And not you yourselves feeling like you're ready, Taurus. But Spirit's saying not quite yet. But the answers are here. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for Taurus for the month of November? We got your energy coming out here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is Earth sign energy. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This came out in yesterday's in the Tarot Tuesday message as well. Some of you are worried about finances and abundance, but some of you, like I said, you guys are really concerned with the physical realm. You kind of don't make time, or you don't have time to be spiritual, but something about the spiritual is intriguing you. Something is capturing your attention, like that bird here on her hand, because a part of you realizes that at some point you're going to have to acknowledge it, and there could be something that's calling you, some little thing that's calling you over to the spiritual side. Spirit, what other general messages do you have for Taurus for the month of November? And we have the Queen of Cups. This is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of you guys may have this in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the Queen of Cups. Does not have to be a female. If you are a female, does not have to be a male. If you are a male, it could be either or. It's very gender fluid. But the Queen of Cups, I feel like this person, I don't know why I'm reading it this way. I normally don't. The person you're dealing with is extremely not picky, but this person could not be giving out as much as you have been, and that's why there's an imbalance of you pouring out your cup into someone else's. but someone else might not be willing. You see, her lid is still closed. Someone else is not willing to pour that same energy back. And this person could be quite stubborn, and this could be you. This could be you as well. I'm not ruling you out at all. Spirit, what other general messages do you have for Taurus for the month of November? Taurus for the month of November. Woo! Okay, I'll take them. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning. Oh, okay. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's an imbalance in a love relationship. And Spirit is trying to awaken you to that because it's not all about the physical. I think some of you are wanting to, at one point, you were wanting a new beginning, or you thought that this was your new beginning. I think some of you are coming to realize exactly what it is that you want in your life. But there's an imbalance in the relationship. There's no coming together in this. I'm hearing also, whether this is about a business partnership, relationship, couple things. So because you are refusing to acknowledge the spiritual realm, or the spiritual your true spirit, you're imbalanced. So that's for some of you, not all of you. Another thing I'm getting is, if this is a love relationship, you are no longer, or this other person embodying the Queen of Cups is no longer willing to give. They're no longer willing to put out, or you are no longer willing to give towards this relationship because there is no more give and take. Fighting a losing battle. And you see the Ace with the 9 can make the 10 of Pentacles, which is about family, home, stability, marriage. You know you want that, but it could be that this relationship isn't it. All right, we're going to get some clarifiers, guys. Spirit, why is Temperance here? Please clarify Temperance for us. Oh my God, all of them want to jump out. Hold on, one more time. Spirit, please clarify Temperance for us. Please clarify Temperance for us. I saw the 3 of Pentacles, so maybe, like I said, maybe not working together. We have the Death card. You're going through a transformation. This came out on the Tarot Tuesday message too, guys. So make sure you guys go back and watch that as well. It is posted on my YouTube page. You are transforming. And you are going through a deep and heavy transformation. And that's why you could be being called towards the spiritual, and you're just like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you want to find harmony and balance in your life, you're going to have to go through this transformation. The Death card could be a sign of Scorpio, which is about, Scorpio is all about that. It's all about death, transformation. It's all about being reborn. Does not have to be physical death. And what I'm seeing here with the High Priestess and Temperance is that it is about spiritual death, but I'm also getting a couple of other things. Maybe some of you have family or yourself going through some type of physical ailment, and maybe you're concerned about that, about death being the concern, or maybe that loved one's death is going to throw you into this transformation. There's a lot of different things. I'm also getting, especially since Halloween's tomorrow, around this time, the veil between the spiritual and the physical is very thin. And I would not be surprised if some of you start seeing some really strange things. in your presence. I'm getting in your presence. Spirit, why is the High Priestess here? There is someone you know that may embody the High Priestess as well. And she's very spiritual. He or she in your life is extremely spiritual. And they have the answers that you need. But they are waiting for you to seek them out. Why is the High Priestess here? We have the Two of Coins. Usually I read this as juggling between two decisions. Right now I'm reading it as balance. We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. We've got Temperance. We've got the High Priestess, which is the number 2. And now we have the Two of Coins, which is another number 2. This is about finding balance between your higher vibrational self and your lower vibrational self. And instead of valuing one over the other, eventually those scales are going to be balanced. Those coins are going to be balanced. You're going to learn to not juggle between both, but alternate between both. But also what I'm getting around this time, during the month of November or sooner, you're going to see things you're not going to be able to differentiate between what's real and what's spiritual. Because the veil will be that thin. It's going to seem really surreal to you. Spirit, why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Whoa. All right. Wow. We've got the Empress, which is your energy, Taurus. This is your energy. It does not have to be male, but Empress symbolizes the divine feminine. This could be about a divine soulmate that you see as this Empress. The Empress is the mother. She's the queen. She's got it all together. She is your counterpart. And again, feminine and masculine is not gender specific. I am a female, but because I am an Aries, I do have masculine energy. My sign in its nature is very masculine energy. As somebody who is extremely spiritual and who dives into that dark side, not dark side, but kind of shadow work, I'm open to it. That is my feminine energy being really strong. Some of you may need to balance that. And you also have the 7 of Cups, which is about choices, but it can also be about confusion. Some of you guys could be confused about who you are supposed to be and who you want to be. Or some of you are confused about if you're a man or woman and you're between 2 women, you're confused about who you want to go towards. Maybe somebody that you see as the Empress that you can have the stability with, or this Queen of Cups who ain't really giving you anything. Choose wisely. That's what I heard. Spirit, please tell us why the Queen of Cups is here. Please tell us why the Queen of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to take everything, but the 10 of Cups came out, so this could be somebody that you see as your emotional fulfillment. This person could not be opening up to you. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups here? Oh my God. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. It's in the reverse actually. So somebody could be really childish. Maybe somebody's cut off communication. Maybe you thought somebody was coming in with some type of love offer and maybe it wasn't what it seems. I'm being called to pull the book, which I normally don't do. I'm really connected with this deck, but I don't think I've had the Page of Pentacles in the reverse ever, which kind of surprises me. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the book about what the reverse, other messages about the reverse may be. Inability to focus and mental distraction. Losing things, absent-minded and clumsy. Is this Queen of Cups, whoever this is for you, is this person a mental distraction? And maybe that's why your relationship is upside down or not moving forward, stuck, stagnant, not working together. And the reason why the relationship is upside down is because this Queen of Cups could be a distraction for you. This person could be really childish in their communication and just closed off. Maybe they don't want this with you, whoever this is. Maybe you thought it was. Here's my question, Taurus. If you have somebody that embodies this Empress for you, why are you confused? It could be that you think you're in love with this other person, or you could be in love with this other person. I don't know your situation. But you have your Empress. And some of you are in the dark about what choice you need to make. I'm also hearing maybe some of you guys have other choices other than whoever these two energies are. So you're trying to balance a couple of things. One, you're trying to hold off on this spiritual transformation thing, is what I just heard. Like I get it, Taurus. You're very practical. You're very down to earth. Spirituality might not, for some of you, might not really be your thing. You're trying to figure out how it manifests into the physical. Like, what does this have to do with this? And so it's kind of causing you confusion. And maybe it's because you feel like you have this Empress. And you know what? With the Nine of Pentacles too, maybe some of you guys want to be single, but you want this Empress, or you feel like that Empress could be out there if she's not already there. If you thought it was a Queen of Cups and now you're realizing it's not this Queen of Cups, and now you're like, I don't know what to do. Why is this Ace of... Woo! So many. Goodness. Sorry, guys. I can't shuffle today. Why are so many of cards coming out? My goodness. All right. Spirit, please tell us why the Ace of Pentacles is here. And we're just going to flip out on me. I said it earlier and you can't make this up. This is the Ten of Cups. You want this ultimate happiness, but you feel like you're not getting it. Some of you really feel like this ain't it. Like, I want this so bad. Could it be that because you were holding back your own cup as well? Maybe the opposite of what I said earlier. Some of you guys are pouring into your own cup and not pouring back. Things wither and die. If you don't water it, it will die. If you don't learn to water yourself, water your relationship, learn to water your investments, like plants. If you don't learn to take care of it, it's going to die. This could also be about wanting to bring about the end of a cycle or a new beginning so you can finally close out a cycle with your emotions. And maybe that's the issue, is that your emotions are all over the place and you can't get a handle on it anymore. And so you close yourself off. And you want this so bad, but the issue being is that you close yourself off and you unknowingly attract this. Law of attraction. I'm so afraid. Please go back and watch my Tuesday Tarot message, guys. I talked about the law of attraction in the simplest way. If you're afraid of something, it's going to keep coming back in your face. If you're afraid of giving yourself and you're like opening up to others, you're going to be faced with a lot of emotionally charged situations, because that's how it works. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Jesus. Sorry, guys. I really cannot shuffle today. Okay. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? All right, we'll take it, because they all want to come out, doggone it. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, so air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Star, which is also Aquarius energy. So, Taurus, let me ask you a question. Do you feel unsure about what you've invested in, and do you guys want an out? Or do you feel like you're stuck and trapped in whatever type of relationship this is? Or do you feel like it can heal? Do you feel like you have your wish fulfillment and you just want things to get better? The choice is literally up to you. But some of you guys are really questioning, what did I get myself into? And now you're in your head. Your anxiety's through the roof. But you have this wish deep within you, this Ten of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles. You want to offer this love. You want this love so bad. The reason, let me tell you right now, the reason why you feel like your relationship is upside down or like nothing's going right is because you are in your head. Unknowingly, you have put yourself in a cycle of questioning your time and your investments, being in your head, anxious, not sleeping, and then you kind of withdraw into yourself to try to heal yourself. But what are you doing to help heal your partner? What are you doing to help heal the relationship together? Maybe this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe this Queen of Cups is you. You're not opening up to nobody. You refuse to open up. I don't get it. It's like maybe some of you refuse to open up. So you're being childish with this communication. You're not moving forward, but then you're like, oh, I want this so bad. And you're questioning the reason why your relationship is not moving forward. The answer to your healing lies in dealing with your spiritual self. And that's going to be really hard for some of you because some of you are so very practical. And it's not a bad thing. But it's about finding balance. There's a reason why we have twos here. Balance is the goal. That's why you have Temperance. That's why you have the Death card. Death is absolutely necessary to bring balance. Whether physical death or spiritual death, it's necessary. I'm being... Hold on, let me look at the bottom of the deck. What did I tell you? Worried. Some of you guys are fighting demons in your head. Anxious, not able to sleep, crying maybe in your sleep. Maybe even maybe just to yourself. You're overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. You're crying out for help. But you need to open up. You can't ask for help and then when help arrives, be like, nah, I got this. You bleed, you get shot, you're bleeding out, you call 911, 911 gets there and you're like, nah, I'm good. I got this. Like, what? It's okay to open up, Taurus. We're going to go ahead and pull the Crystal Mandala Oracle to see where we need to focus our healing. I have a feeling it has to deal with your emotions. Further than your emotions, though, it's about why you don't want to open up or why you don't open up if you feel like you don't have to. Oh, shoot. I have a Taurian in the house, so he's like, he's the same way. Keeps me grounded though. All right, Spirit, what does Taurus need to focus their healing on? Where do they need to focus their healing for the month of November? Where does Taurus need to focus their healing? Wow, Ascended Master Saint Germain and Amethyst. Guess what, guys? This says spiritual connection. And look, 27 with 2 plus 7 equals 9. You've got the 9 here. You got the 9 of Pentacles, and you have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're close to the end of that cycle. You just have one more step to go. We're going to read directly from the book. All right, here we go. We bring you the blessing of a spiritual connection. There are times on your life path where you will feel alone. If you are working on an issue or going through a challenging time and don't feel particularly supported or that others understand, even though they may love you, then that sense of loneliness may increase for a time. Or perhaps you wonder if you are as spiritually connected as you could be. Perhaps you have been asking for confirmation of your divine connection or for some sort of sign that what you might think might be divine guidance is genuine. This oracle comes with the message. You are capable of conscious spiritual connection, and that connection is growing in power every time. Every time you talk to the universe through prayer or any act of devotion. You are also being asked to release any barriers around your heart and mind so you can allow the unconditionally loving voice of Spirit to be heard in your heart and soothe your mind. The Aries in me wants to say, I told you so, but we're going to keep going. Walking a spiritual path is very important for your soul. It is what you are meant to do this lifetime, and you have, in fact, done this many lifetimes previously. You have developed a strong spiritual connection during the passing of those lifetimes with an ability to feel, know, and connect with Spirit consciously, even while living in this physical world where the clear voice of Spirit can sometimes be distorted through fear, doubt, or anger. You will have different ways you can best tune into your strong spiritual connection, and what works best for you may be different for another. You may tap into your spiritual connection through meditation, dance, being in nature, relaxing, or switching off your mind with exercise, through prayer or creating art, music, or some other offering of devotion to love and life. What is being affirmed through this oracle is that your spiritual connection is established. It is considerable, and you have the ability to tune into it, this lifetime. You are asked to rely upon your spiritual connection unconditionally, to ask for help with all things in your life. There is nothing too small, for in allowing your spiritual connection to assist you in resolving the small, apparently insignificant everyday matters more swiftly, you free up vital energies to deal with the bigger tasks on your divine life journey. From parking spaces to overall timing for your day, all assistance in all ways while traveling, for help in making good choices while shopping, to inspiration for better relationships, and in matters of finance, health, and professional development, divine guidance will help you in all ways with one purpose, to help you reside in the frequency of love and truth. Sometimes there can be fear about opening up further to Spirit. You may want it and fear it at the same time. If you have heard a message or someone has told you that they believe has come from the spiritual worlds and it makes you feel bad, if what you see, feel, hear, or are told is based in fear in any way, it is not from the higher spiritual worlds. Genuine divine guidance is loving, and anything that makes you feel disconnected from love that causes you to feel bad about yourself is not higher guidance. The fear of opening up further to Spirit can be so deep that you don't realize it is there. You attend development classes and work hard to perceive spiritual connection, and yet, frustratingly, it may not come through as clearly as you would like. Perhaps you feel like you are the only person who doesn't get something while others seem to have a connection you envy. You may feel like Spirit has forgotten you. or you are not important enough to deserve attention, or that there is something wrong with you that you cannot receive as you wish. I just want to go ahead and throw this out there again. Divine confirmation, guys. All of those reactions and frustrations are understandable, but they are not reflective of a higher truth. Your spiritual task is to be kind to yourself. Be with your feelings and complete the following healing process as often as you feel you need it. Know that as fear arises, and it can arise even in those working consciously with spirit for a long time, testing them to trust and open up even more so, you are releasing a barrier between you and spirit. You never need to be ashamed of your fear. It has been conditioned into bodies over lifetimes. It can take a little while to cleanse it out of the soul. Fear can be a stubborn stain, but the divine has all sorts of tricks to dislodge it. Spirit wants to connect with you just as much as you want to connect with it, more even. You are so loved. Set aside any frustration with yourself or the divine as you realize that even if you don't see or hear as some others seem to do, Spirit still talks to you every day. Can you see the signs? The numbers, the white feathers, the song on the radio that seems written for you, the books you're drawn to read, or the oracle card that keeps popping up? Spirit loves you so much. It has created all these ways for you to hear its loving voice in your heart. Will other ways open up for you in due course? Yes, of course. But even now, your spiritual connection is already real. To grow it more, set aside time every day, at least 2 minutes, to speak to it. Imagine it as your daily phone call to your divine mother. During that daily divine time, talk to the universe. You don't need special words. Just tell the universe aloud, if you can, what you would like to help with and what you are grateful for in your life. Taurus, I have no more messages for you. Spirit is always there when you need to talk. I thank you for being here today, and I thank you for allowing me to be the voice box, if you will, for these messages. And I do hope that they resonate with you and that they help you in every way possible. Thank you so much. If you would like more specifics into your personal situation, I am open and available for personal readings. If you would like to donate, if you enjoyed this video, your donations are so welcome and they're very much loved and appreciated. As always, thank you.